Vinny and Dan.
Hey, Alex.
Welcome to the wonderful robot-filled, ruined world of NieR Automata. That's a dead android that I just found.
Are you a robot?
I'm a robot. I'm an android lady. I'm gonna pray for this fallen android.
What's that do?
So those are basically those are other players who have died in that area.
Oh, so it's like a Dark Souls thing?
Kind of.
Okay.
And if you repair it, it becomes a temporary ally that can fight, and if you just retrieve it, you just get stuff off their body.
Does it utilize like stats and equipment or whatever that the player actually had, or are they just kind of like default robot dudes?
Not 100% sure exactly how like one-to-one with what that player had that stuff is, but you'd get stuff.
Okay.
All right, so this is NieR Automata on PS4.
Yes,
I think
it is.
PC version
Is out
soon.
this week, I believe.
What is going on? What is NieR?
So NieR is a game that I did not play. I'm just going to be right up front. I have no familiarity with the original game, and I believe there was either a follow-up or there was something that came out only in Japan that had NieR on it, I think.
Okay.
And then, so this is Yoko Taro, who also made the Drakengard games.
Sure.
So I don't have that familiarity. And from what I can tell, this game, while tied into the universe of the original NieR, and from what I understand, there's some stuff at the end that very heavily ties into the first game, is kind of a standalone thing. It takes place thousands of years after the events of the first NieR.
Was
This
the first
one
one
does.
about robots?
I don't know. I honestly don't really know what the first NieR was all about. I've just heard that game is awesome, but also like incredibly tedious in a very purposeful way. That's all I really know.
Seems like it's more of an RPG, right? Whereas this one seems more action-focused.
This is a very action RPG, so this is developed by Platinum Games.
Oh, yeah.
And this is their take on Yoko Taro's ideas about game design.
So, what are you doing? Where are you? What's the story?
So
here?
this is Earth. This is Earth after an apocalypse, an alien apocalypse has essentially left it uninhabitable due to there just being too many damn angry robots running around.
Yeah,
So
right.
humanity's on the moon now. They live there.
Okay.
We are part of an elite group of androids that are trying to take the planet back for humanity.
So they will move back here on their like moon shuttles after you take care of all the bad ones?
That's the idea.
Okay.
So you're a cleanup crew.
Pretty much.
And there are humans on the moon.
Yes. So I'm 2B. I'm the lady android, and then 9S is a scout that you meet in the opening sequence, which is what the demo was. If you played the demo of this game.
Your name is 2B?
2B.
It's just a big question about do you exist or not?
Oh.
You know, there might be some themes in there. There
Okay.
might be a robot you meet named Jean-Paul who maybe spouts a little bit of existentialist philosophy somewhere in there.
Okay.
We'll just leave it at that for now.
Looks like our surface route's been cut off. Maybe we can get through from underground.
So we're gonna play through a section of the game I've already played through that I liked a bunch.
So 2B, those machines out there
Every
just
time
look
it's
just like it.
how long does it take to get over somebody being just adding not 2B?
Honestly, I hadn't thought about that much until you said something. So
Okay.
now it's all I'm going to think about. Thank you for that.
To work out unsolvable problems.
I suppose.
So 2B is very matter of fact. She just kind of wants to get down to business of destroying robots.
Yeah, you got a job to do. How about 9S?
9S is a little more emotional. He seems like he's, a little more questioning of things in general, but also is down to destroy some robots.
Okay.
You're collecting seeds?
Yeah, just items,
You gotta take
things.
those to the Maraca guy.
At some point, yes.
You're ready to fish?
There is fishing in this
Okay.
game. Maybe we'll see a little bit of that later. I haven't really messed around with the fishing too much. I guess fishing was a thing in the original one, and there was apparently some humor around that. I don't really know.
Do you need to eat?
There's healing items you can use, but you don't need to eat
Like a salve, maybe?
you're a machine lady.
So, okay, you've got 9S who's running around with you, but you've also got like some kind of option that is floating around your head.
So those things are sort of your all-purpose helper bot. They open communications to the people on the space station where you live. They also shoot. There's a special weapon.
So you're kind of controlling it.
Yes.
Will they attack on their own?
They
Or-
will not attack on their own. So I'm using the trigger button to shoot when I want to shoot, and then the L1 is the special ability I currently have equipped.
That's kind of neat. So do you get like a Dante kind of thing going on with the guns and the swords and
A little
stuff like
bit.
that? Like
There's
combos?
there's
and-
definitely some stylish hard action happening
Okay.
here.
Oh, look at that.
And in fact, so right now I just have this sword. You can get a secondary sword or axe or whatever, and you can create different combos sort of based on which weapons you have equipped.
And can you use the little option guide? It's
In
Disney
addition to
World.
that,
This looks
yeah.
fun.
So again, this is the ruins of humanity.
Doesn't look so ruined,
Well, so this place is now entirely inhabited by robots.
but they like to have a good
Happy
time.
robots.
Look at how
They
happy
got
they are.
balloons and confetti. They're like Rip Taylor bots.
Man, I wish they were Rip Taylor
So
bots.
is this basically if Wily had won?
Not exactly. So it's aliens that supposedly launch these machines.
Listen, we've
at
played a lot
Earth.
of Mega Man. There's a lot of weird stuff going on.
Yeah, that's true. So the thing going into the game is that it's very matter of fact. The machines are dumb, but they attack. Like, there's no real rhyme or reason to what they do. They just attack humans because that's what they do. And before this, and this is getting into a little bit of plot spoiler, but maybe nothing too surprising, there's some
What are those?
suggestions that maybe the machines aren't as dumb as we think they are, or just as mindlessly violent as we think they are.
Wait, can I just absorb this? Because this
Yes.
is all
This
great.
Is pretty good. What's that top hat guy doing? Is he shooting balloons,
Shooting
out of a
balloons.
gun?
So I could attack all these machines.
Why would you
right
do
now.
that?
Don't.
Look at all these guys. Like,
These are pure robots.
Yeah, they seem to be having fun. There's an achievement for destroying a bunch of friendly robots.
No.
were the aliens bad? Because this seems okay.
So up to this point, the machines have mostly just been attacking you.
Okay.
This is the first area you enter where it really seems like there's something else going on here.
Where are the aliens?
They're as yet unseen.
Okay. All right, and then
But so we're gonna go through this stage because I like this stage a bunch.
okay.
But this is kind of an open world game. Like, I'm just gonna really quickly bring up the map here. You're unlocking map terrain by finding these different terminals, which are also where you can save the game.
Okay.
There is no autosave anywhere in it. You have to find these terminals to save.
Oh wow! So
Or be
you
in the
die,
vicinity of them.
you get reincarnated back at a terminal.
So that's true, except I think during boss fights, because I died during the boss fight of this area, and I restarted halfway through it. So I think there are some checkpoints.
Did you have full health when you restarted?
I did have full health.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. Anyway, so we're gonna go through this now. Oh, sorry, I was gonna show the map. Sorry. So the map is decent sized. I haven't unlocked everything, but like,
So this is the entire world map you're looking at?
yeah, this all is the entire world map.
I like to look at their map. Did or can you take a second and just jump through some of the menus here because
Yes.
they looked intense from what I saw of the game.
Yeah. What do you want to look at here?
I don't know. There was a lot of
Caught
stuff.
fish.
Haven't caught any fish yet.
It seemed like there's a lot of like chips and programming and
Yes. So here's just where you set up weapons. You can upgrade weapons as you go. I've upgraded my virtuous contract here once. Skills. So you got programs for your pod. I've got a few different options here. I've got these shields. I've also got this Mirage attack, which I'm using right now.
Do you learn this stuff or how do you get those?
Those
new
I
skills?
bought.
Is there a
Okay.
There's
skill
like-
tree that you're spending money or
Not
points on?
exactly. You're mostly just picking up skills and these other chips. These chips are little abilities that you attach. Some are just like HUD stuff. Here, I'll show you like what I have equipped right now.
Yeah,
so
this
these
is
are all
the
like
stuff.
HUD ones. And down here, these
weird.
are like more, like buffs.
Is this in any way like Transistor? Because remember that had all the different things you could swap in on your weapons and everything.
It's not entirely dissimilar.
Okay.
It's not. I wouldn't call it make a direct comparison, but there's
Okay.
some ideas there.
And so, is there a risk reward for enabling certain chips? Can you only have so many? Like, is there a power?
Yes. So right
meter?
now there's a number that I'm limited to that. Like where the gray is, I can't add more chips.
Okay.
All the filled in sections are where I have chips.
And certain chips cost more power.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well,
let's enjoy the
explore.
Magic Kingdom, I guess.
Has 9S been with you for much of the game?
Ever since I've been down here on Earth, yes. Oh, I got an email.
It's a single player game though, right?
Yes, it is.
But like one of those always online.
A machine
Oh.
with a dream.
Oh.
Balloon Brother.
I think Balloon Brother might have like a Gatling gun on his balloon.
It's
Yeah.
for balloons.
I don't think these robots are strictly friendly.
It blows up balloons rapid fire.
Yeah, business here? No. Nothing here,
Okay, whatever you say, dude.
So you are a human-made android.
Yes.
Doing cleanup crew
Fighting the
against
good fight.
alien-made robots, or the robots made by humans and went out of control.
The impression I
Oh,
get
nice.
is that the machines were built by, or were sent to Earth by the aliens.
Okay. To have a good time. You're playing on PS4 in boost mode.
I have turned boost mode off actually
You
because
did?
I wasn't really sure what it was doing, and I kind of wanted to just sort of show this game in a little bit more of its natural state.
It seems like it runs pretty well. A couple of hitches here and there.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely like gets framey in places. Like I like the art style of this game a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Other time, but on the technical level, like at times it kind of looks like a PS3 game.
I like the robot design a lot.
Yes.
Mainly that guy. Father Machine. Let's be happy together.
Yes. Together. Okay, together.
I have a fast pass. Surrender to love.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's the kid's name? Don't worry about it.
All right.
Sun machine.
I have to pick up over here.
Popcorn maker?
Don't think I'm gonna be able to get through this way.
Why not?
I like the music so far.
Going to open.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's got a
there's another
really
way
good
around.
soundtrack. It's weird and like there's weird choral stuff in there that's just very off kilter.
I saw you
Cool.
jump really high.
Yeah, I can do that.
Can you not make it over that gate?
No,
No.
but there is another path I can take.
If you attack one of them, will they all attack you like Kukos?
No.
Oh, really?
So if you're in a group with hostile machines, yes. But these machines, like,
All right.
here, I'm just going to attack this one.
Yeah, choose one to die.
This one dies.
All right.
This one also dies.
Okay.
But
Slippery
none of
slope.
the other ones are attacking because these are the friendly, happy robots of the Magic Kingdom here, the non-branded Magic Kingdom.
Is it a loot game?
Oh, these guys. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I
no,
guess
it's
9S
going to hell.
started some shit off, so I gotta finish those guys off.
Don't kill the
wait.
balloon men.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave him alive.
All right.
He's not attacking.
Is it a loot game?
It is kind of a loot game, but like the loot is not like super exciting. Like weapons, as far as I can tell, only show up
Where does
when
this
like
corridor
shops.
lead?
So like the good weapons and stuff, you aren't necessarily being dropped by enemies.
Are there purple weapons?
It doesn't really work on that kind of system.
Okay. Oh, this looks like where the fun isn't. That guy.
Oh no. Machine on a break.
Yo, man.
The smoke
Just
break
smoking
here.
back
I'm
there.
on
By the
break. I'm on
dumpsters.
Yes, all these robots are addicted to nicotine. That's the terrible secret.
Do you have to eat?
Wait, I feel like you asked me that before.
Did I? Oh, I might have asked you that with the fish.
No, you don't have to eat. There are healing items, but there's no like, you're an android, so you don't actually have to just like eat
Resistance
food.
signals from that building over there.
Get on that track.
Perpetual fireworks. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's just forever
Good.
in party mode. All right, so
Oh,
that's
that's
one of
the
those
terminal?
terminals, yeah. Just so, yeah.
You did get an email.
So we'll go ahead and quick save that. See what's in my inbox.
Hey, could you pick me up? Something like Subway or something? It's Moonman 7.
It's true, yeah. Don't
We're-
follow astrology.
Who are the operators? Are they back on like?
Yeah, they're on the space
We
station
have
where
one
you
clue.
kind of start
Let's
out.
look around for a route we can take.
I don't have to look around. I know what route I'm going to take.
Ride the spaceship. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think this thing moves anymore, but it makes for a good platforming sequence.
Is there a lot of this?
Yeah, there's a decent amount, and I think this has been kind of a staple of like Yoko Taro stuff, is the like weird transition between third person and like side scrolly stuff.
Huh.
I feel like Platinum has done some of that
Yeah.
stuff too, and they're
Their
It's cool,
platforming
though.
has been all right.
Like
Typically,
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta, yeah.
And
yeah.
I haven't found the platforming in this game to be particularly bothersome. Like it seems like it mostly works as intended.
hey man,
Don't hurt him. Clown machine.
Oh,
Broken.
junk danger.
Danger.
gotcha. Okay, I'll give you some junk danger.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Okay,
Oh,
these
oh.
are not good. This is not going to stay friendly, unfortunately.
It looks fun.
Let's play.
You ever run to the robot restaurant in Tokyo?
Let's sing.
No,
It's got a neon tank there. It's pretty great.
Oh yes, I did go to that.
I think it's great.
Yeah, that whole thing is a show
These
Yeah.
and a
machines are
half.
heavily armed.
You have the Afro Clown
We'll
robot
regret it later if we
on
let
roller
them escape.
skates.
Yes,
He's a
Let's
fun
take
guy.
them out.
very fun.
Amusement Park Goliath thing.
so far it's just launching balloons and shooting confetti.
Yeah, but it's full of guns. Like, see, those are bullets. So this game has an interesting split. There's definitely like the melee combat aspect of it, but there's also this weird 3D bullet hell element to it as
Huh.
well. And that's something you see, like, especially in the intro. There's a whole opening sequence that moves from being a side-scrolling, like, Raiden-style shooter to a twin-stick style shooter.
Oh
A
wow.
lot of pattern recognition.
Not really a lot of pattern recognition because some of the ammo is just like destructible like this.
Oh, okay.
But there is like a little bit of that.
You look like you clipped right through that tank if you need to.
Eh.
So you're just holding down the trigger on your
Yeah.
little buddy.
And that's doing some damage. Because I'm decently leveled for this part.
9S help you a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, 9S is decent. Like, he'll occasionally get hung up on stuff, but for the most part, his AI seems like it does what you want it to do.
Usually, I hate
Some kind of crystal?
floating weapons on backs, but this is working for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because you're.
Similar in structure to a plant cell.
It is thousands of years in the future.
They figured it
They've got
out.
the tech now.
They finally developed
Uh-oh.
weapon floating
Well,
technology.
9S made it.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about 9S.
Not really.
Okay, good.
9S just kind of gets the job done.
There's no escorting.
You can also call him Nines.
Nines?
Yeah, that's his nickname is Nines.
That makes sense.
Niner.
That makes sense.
Ooh, roller coaster.
All right.
What's this?
I'm gonna call him 9S. Thank you.
It is a device that propels humans on rails at high speed.
That's your robot helper talking.
Yeah, come on, 2B. You couldn't figure this out.
That's your
Uh-oh.
Siri.
That doesn't. Wait a second.
Have any loops?
Are you the magnet boots?
I mean, you're an android. Let's just say yes. Yes, you have that.
I mean, you do have a floating sword. So, wee! Put your arms up.
Hey,
This looks cool. Oh. Okay, so that.
Okay.
well,
Cool.
usually call me Nines.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
This is cool.
I mean, if you want
Yeah,
to call me
it's
Nines,
stylish as hell.
okay.
I like it.
I'm not there's a parry move here I can do, or a dodge move.
All right.
I just wasn't timing it well.
9 seems a little like new to the
Yeah,
block.
so
Kinda
Nine showed up in the beginning sequence, and his thing is he's a scout like his thing is not necessarily to be in the neck
Oh,
deep in
Vanguard.
combat.
Okay.
He's mostly a scout. But he helped you survive a mission gone very wrong at the beginning, so he's kind of been assigned to help you on this mission.
So has this turned into twin stick at that point?
That was not twin stick, but
wasn't.
I was using the right stick to shoot for sure, or to aim.
Resistance members
It's not quite twin stick. I
What?
found another body.
1.5 stick.
Yeah, let's try reviving this one, or repairing. And he's awake. That one I just absorbed. Welcome.
Hi. Oh,
died,
so happy.
And
to
now
be
you're
here.
alive.
Do they? Okay.
Oh.
And they
What
get a
just
sword
happened?
as well.
And now we're about to descend into what should be a fairly lengthy boss fight.
Why can't they see?
They can.
Why do they choose not to?
Pure stylistic choice, I assume.
Okay. Uh-oh.
This robot has all of these android corpses draped off it. That's kind of fucked up.
Cool.
Oh, man.
This weird opera robot?
Maybe this is why they don't want to see.
What the hell?
Oh.
I picked this. There's a body here, so I figured I would just take stuff.
How much does it cost to revive them or repair? You don't have any more repair juice?
Well, you can only have one repaired dude
Okay.
helping you at a time.
All right, well, lay into opera
Yep.
boss.
This is cool.
It goes some places too. Let me just preface that, and I'll leave it at that.
Uh-oh. So is that kind of the main form of attack? These the bubbles?
So I use the Gatling gun a lot, and in fact, there's right while I'm here, I have an enhancement item, so you can use these different buffs to like kind of boost up your own attacks while using this stuff.
I meant the enemies. The big enemies do those orbs.
Yeah, they're big on the orbs. But there are other attacks that we'll see here momentarily.
Oh,
Like this,
geez.
for instance. Got to run within these lasers.
Yeah, this is video game stuff. We know how to do this. So you have to kind of aim your little buddy there.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Nines is good though. Oh, Nines just
Taking
ate
those
it.
rockets for you?
So I've never had to like revive Nine or anything. Like he just kind of hangs out and does his thing.
You just hold him in front of you, take all the rockets.
So you do have a parry that could.
Yes. So by pressing the R2 button, I can kind of do a dodge move, and that comes in handy anytime you get too up and close from personal with the melee stuff.
Oh, where?
That's the little option dude special attack.
Oh. You disappear when that happens?
I don't disappear. It just kind of the effects just kind of take over.
Oh.
And see the camera shifting here as we're getting more into the bullet hell stuff.
Oh, this is like it telling you
Yeah.
it's time to get dodgy.
Yep.
Has that worked for you for the most part, or does it get frustrating when they do?
I mean,
take
it's
the camera
hard, but
control
it's
away?
not impossible.
I assume those ones, yeah.
Yeah, those you can't really.
Can you jump?
I could jump over them. It's kind of hard to line that up when you're in that perspective, but you can do it.
Seems like a higher budget boss fight from Fury.
Sure.
Much of that.
I'll buy that.
What was the game
It's a
with
healing item.
robot knees and you slide around?
Vanquish?
Vanquish, that was a fun game.
Yeah. It's like 4 hours long.
People tell me I should play that.
It's cool.
Whoa, wait,
We're
what?
hacking.
What the fuck are we doing
We're
here?
hacking. It's a hacking game.
What? Zach's on? Like, what are you doing?
I'm hacking. I just hacked.
What'd you hack?
That's cool.
She tried to hack me, and I blocked it off.
If you take hacking damage, it'll affect
So that
our
big
bodies
burst
as
thing
well.
she did, that was like a hack move.
Wait, does your life bar go to a second off the screen and wrap around? Is there word wrap on your life bar?
I think it only does that during certain sequences.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I must be
We could have given them anything. We gave them vanity.
Oh, boy.
This is
All
uncool.
right,
This is all uncool.
All right.
There's like Wildlands in here now. Hey, everybody's got different ideas of beauty.
Yep. For some, it's crucifying androids.
Dead androids.
Wait, I don't.
Are they moving?
Are they-
you just-
yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're
gonna-
not dead.
Are they gonna come get you if you don't?
Yeah, so
Okay.
she's weaponized them, and they can fire off these like hack attacks
Oh,
at you.
dude, there are second rows. They're in the
Oh,
audience.
they're not going anywhere.
Okay.
Like these things are gonna be here for a while.
When it says connecting to the network up top, is
So-
that talking about an in-game thing or an actual, like, hey, we're touching the internet right now?
They are touching the internet right now. So that's usually what happens when it's like trying to load up like corpses for you to access.
Oh yeah, did you lose your buddy?
Yeah, my dude died a while ago.
This game seems to be doing a lot.
It is. It's doing many things, and it does all of them, I would say, pretty well. Like, there's nothing in this...
Hack it back.
The open world stuff is not spectacular, because the world itself is a little... I don't know, I feel like a little empty. And the side quest stuff so far has not been super exciting, but the core action is really good, and I'm into the weirdness of the story, like, a lot.
Seems pretty weird.
Yeah.
Seems to have some style.
Yes, it has a great deal of style. And it's definitely getting into some, you know, like when I say it's anime as hell, I don't just mean in the hot robot lady kills other robots way, but also in like the very strange existential, like dark way.
The good anime way.
Yes,
Metal Gear way.
yes, yes. There is
Some of the best anime. Oh,
Hack it! Hack that ball!
So anytime I get hit with the hack thing, I have to complete that little mini game. Literally
Oh, boy.
anytime.
And then the music kind of takes on like a more chiptune-y.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah, this soundtrack is awesome.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And this isn't even like the best stuff. Like there's some really good oddball stuff in there. Don't let me forget this game when best soundtrack comes up.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Game of the year this year.
Write it on our list. Can your little robot buddy eat it?
No.
Oh yeah.
That's doing it. Get in there.
This thing has a lot of health.
Yes, it does. This fight goes on for a bit. But I'm actually doing way better than I did the first time I did on this. I died about halfway through the first time.
Oh, is this the one where you were like,
Yes.
you could start?
There was a checkpoint, like basically right before the I'm so beautiful part.
You'd
It
have
just starts you right up there.
Oh, that's cool. So it's halfway through
Yeah.
the fight. That's pleasant. This fight seems long.
This is where it starts getting kind of crazy.
Oh, you got something to your left, maybe. Oh gosh,
Crucifix. Oh, man.
the signal. Are
Yep.
those hacking things?
Those are hacking things. Those are hacking rings.
Yeah, it seems like frame rate's keeping up, especially with a lot of craziness.
So I will say I've been mostly playing this on my home PS4, which is a regular one. It's generally a little framier on
is.
that version.
Okay.
I wouldn't say like terribly, but it's there.
I wonder if the PC version will be a good optimized version of this game.
So if you get hit with a hack and you do it successfully, do you take any damage?
So The thing is, every time I've done it, I've survived. Like, I've come back and just, like, I've done that. I haven't actually lost that little mini game once.
So you don't know if it's a game over if you...
I assume it probably, like, takes health away. Or maybe, like, fucks with your ability to attack for a while, but it's pretty easy. I'm also playing on normal, I should say. I'm playing on the normal difficulty level. I've heard the hard difficulty is very tough, but, like, in a good way.
Challenging?
The way that people who play these kinds of games probably want. All right, let's use an enhancement item. Range attack up. Double that damage a little bit.
Oh, yeah. It actually doubled that damage.
Yep. It only lasts for like 30 seconds or 15 seconds for those small ones, but it's not nothing.
Can you get up on there and...
I'll get up there in a minute.
All these numbers are pretty satisfying.
Yep.
Yeah, some Borderlands
Oh,
numbers.
yeah. I'm into it.
I guess you could.
Okay, now she's a spider tank.
Oh, of course.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's got,
no. Xenomorph.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And here come the death rings.
Mm-hmm. All the corpses are like dancing around up there.
Yeah, they're not happy.
Are they the ones shooting the hack stuff at you?
She's shooting them too. They also shoot them, but she is in addition shooting them.
Oh, jeez.
A lot happening here.
Yep. It's a lot to keep track of. So there's a range on that. So if you get far enough away, oh god.
Oh,
all right.
No.
So you can't use an item when you're stunned like that.
How long is that stun?
Probably right up to about this point.
Oh, you're good. Okay.
There we go. I think I have a chip equipped that would do like an auto use item if I was all the way down, but
Not worth risking it now.
Yeah. I've come this far. I can't die now.
Oh, jeez.
Do you have like a quick slide dash move?
Yeah, I used it.
She's not happy.
No, she's kind of not digging what I'm doing here.
I mean,
with the whole destroying her thing.
I see why.
Yeah, she had a whole thing going here, and I'm kind of messing it up. I get it.
Oh, you leveled up.
Nice.
What does that get you? More health?
More health. I think like your attack goes up as well. Attack and defense.
POD, is that your aid? POD, never count him out.
Yep. Boom!
What?
What was that?
It was a flash of something.
Hit him with his like boombox. I like that he's got a little head under there.
Yeah.
Why'd we do that? I don't know.
Thanks for the assist.
Oh, you mean the hacking? No worries. Us scanners are pretty good at that kind of thing.
It's very
I've got your
anime
back
voice acting, but I
anytime.
would say it's mostly pretty good. You know, that sort of there's a very
We have to
specific
save
kind
those
of enunciation that sort of goes along with a lot of anime style voice acting, but for the most part, like I've been into the character stuff.
I'm sorry, 2B. Their circuits are fried.
Me
I
too.
think they were only being kept alive by that enemy.
Oh,
Darn.
Is Nines one of the Matrix? The not like this lady? Was her name Nines?
No.
Neo.
I think you're thinking yes. I think you're thinking of Neo.
I must be thinking of Neo.
I'm always thinking of Neo.
But she was the one in like the white coat. Not like this.
So
It
we'll go
must
to
be
the
from a sequel, right?
We'll go to the next area, and then maybe I'll explore the
So,
world a little bit. I don't want to give too much
is it?
away beyond
That
this,
machine
but
had some pretty weird things to say, huh?
yeah, it
It's
did.
almost like it had actual
the
emotion.
machines don't have feelings. You said that yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch on that one, Nines. I could see it going there, but I'm not gonna. I'm
Yeah.
like 2B on this one. I feel like you didn't have the most in-depth conversation with "I'm beautiful robot."
I mean, you know, there's hacking going on. There could have been some sort of like weird robot psychic transference.
Is it on now? Oh
No.
What's the earliest example of like a game or a sci-fi
thing's
anything
awful
doing the
verbose for a
like,
machine.
oh, is the robot conscious and is it a
Oh,
man?
I couldn't even
Like,
tell you.
That's got to be. That's,
Pong.
Let's go to the village.
It could be a trap. Still, we should at least head over there and gather data, right?
Oh, these robots just want to be free.
He's got a white flag and everything.
Is it?
Yeah, he's literally waving a white flag.
That flag
it
looks
doesn't look
Kind
It's kind of torn up, but
of darker to me.
This way. This way.
Oh yeah, I see. The other side looks a little wider.
we're going to the robot village.
Saving possible? You got enough
So-
bars on your saving?
Yeah, basically, if you're in the zone of one of those terminals, you can save anywhere. You don't have to be
Some
right
manual
up to
save?
it. Yeah. Ooh, some stuff.
Did you get any armor or anything that ever represents itself on the character?
I haven't seen anything like that. It doesn't seem like there's really an armor system. Like, it's weapons and it's stuff for your little helper.
Speaking of which, where's your sword at? Oh, okay.
Right there.
It's like not on your back.
I think she's holding it.
I like these kind of cinematic camera shifts.
Yeah.
You ever played
Like-
Pandemonium? It's like that.
Yeah.
2.5D. Or Klonoa?
Yeah. I actually never played Klonoa, but
Pretty good.
This way.
yes, no, I'm with you. I'm going to your village.
Look how beautiful.
What's that?
Oh, right. You wouldn't have seen that before. They're sending supplies up from Earth to the moon in the bunker. There are no spare parts or fuel in space, after all.
What's to stop them from sending killer robots up to the moon to take over the moon, too?
They don't seem to have the capability to launch off planet.
Yeah,
Like
these are, I assume, the humans or
Yeah.
the other scouts are sending supplies.
Like the
to
vibe I've been getting, and granted,
Okay.
I haven't finished the game, so I don't know exactly how all this stuff plays out, but the vibe I've been getting is that these machines were launched at Earth specifically to take over Earth, and they are kind of Earth-bound.
Okay.
Oh, they're earthbound. So you just get a baseball bat, take them out. So the
So
you,
why don't the machines?
you just have
the aliens who
to
created them attack
liberate the
directly?
machines, it seems
They
like.
originally came
That,
here from
or at
outer
least some of
space,
them.
right?
So, like, again,
Well,
up to
there are
this
a few
point in the
theories
story,
about
it
that.
was
No
very,
one knows
like, there
for
were some
sure.
mild
Hard to
implications that
tell
maybe
what
there's
an
more going
alien
on
is
with the
thinking,
robots
you know?
than anyone thought. But there wasn't, like, necessarily anything to back that up outside of one robot kind of talking at you funny. But now, like, we're kind of getting into a whole thing of, like, oh, there's a whole layer to this thing that was not known to any of these principal characters prior. Like, for instance, the idea that these machines would have made their own village.
Do you, oh yeah, look at this. Do you ever meet any other, aside from Nines, any other agents?
Yes, so there's a whole,
Oh, boy.
regiment of androids on the surface that are just, like, doing groundwork.
Look at these guys.
Indoor?
Yes.
Kinda?
Robot Ewoks.
Yub nub.
Wow. Look at. Oh, we get it.
All right, so
Tear them up, Alex.
They all have white
No.
flags.
Looks like they really don't want to fight.
They really dig Dido.
all right, let's go meet their leader.
Hello. Before we begin, there's something you must understand. We are not your enemies.
2B! We can't trust anything the machines
He's
say.
right there.
I understand that you see us as the enemy, but... Well, anyway, my name is Pascal. I'm
Oh.
the leader of this village.
Like that roulette wheel robot.
Doesn't really feel like somebody told him to wave a flag and then. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing, but this is great.
Yeah. Yep.
All
Okay.
right, yeah. He's a good guy.
Yep,
That's what I heard.
accurate. Yeah, we'll quick save.
Good vocals.
Yeah,
Love this stuff.
this is where it started. Like, it's so goofy. I love it.
Machine with makeup.
Okay. All right, none of you have anything to say.
Could you even take out your sword here? Oh,
Oh,
Alex.
yep. Be careful now.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to
Oh,
fight these robots.
take-
I want these robots to be my
Put
friends.
them out of their misery.
Okay, yeah, see, they're not my enemy.
No, the white flags.
Sort of an indicator.
All right, ambiguous.
Someone here tried to start a fight.
Hero will kill you.
Sorry, Miss Annie.
Bring me back. Finish this fight.
I'm just going to take your stuff.
So, like, if that weren't a thing that just happened because of the mechanics of the game, and you just found a dead corpse of one, it'd be like, your buddy's here.
Yeah, that
might
would
be a
seem
good
less than
indicator,
ideal.
yeah.
Oh, hey, we got a quest robot here.
I need 7 raccoon tails.
Folks, this is Jean-Paul.
Oh, okay.
What's that a reference to?
I believe it's a reference to Jean-Paul Sartre, the philosopher.
Ah.
But Sartre is Smartra.
What was Sartre's main thing?
philosophy.
Yeah.
Was he we're
wrote
all dead
plays,
and
too.
God is dead, or
It's more just kind of existential stuff.
okay?
I am not a Sartre expert by any measure. I do not want to put on like I have read a lot or know a lot about Sartre.
More of a Camus guy.
Who's your favorite philosopher?
Oh boy, I don't know if I really have one. I haven't read a lot of philosophy.
I go
Do you-
Kojima typically.
Yeah, a lot of really interesting thoughts.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh, this is the end, Alex. Words.
Yep.
You should just take this guy out. It's not going to end well. Robots are getting ideas.
Like hats.
Like hats. First it's hats, then it's unions.
Let's go. All right, so let's go talk to the makeup robot. She's a big fan, apparently, of our friend Jean-Paul here.
Then it's vanity. Oh, JP? Oh, Master Jean-Paul? Okay.
So a lot of the side quest stuff is kind of like this. It's just it's a lot of fetch questy stuff, or just going to a place and finding an item or a person. It's not like it's definitely not my favorite part of the game, and I don't know exactly how many of them there are. But it's there. It's sort of it's their way of sort of making use of the open world aspect of the game. The story stuff seems a lot better and more interesting by and large. That said, some of that stuff could come into play later on. So the thing about this game, there are 26 endings for this game. Most of them are very small, like you die in this place or this one thing happens and it's a game over and you get like a very fast version of the credits. But there's 5 main endings, and the only way I think to get all of them is you have to play through the whole game like 3 times.
But
Oh, wow.
let's say you get one here and you die and you get one of the endings. You can just load a save, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you have a save, you can always load it back up.
See, I like the idea of that idea, the 26 endings, but if you get to any of them, hey, that's the ending, save, wipe, start over.
Right.
I like that.
I mean, there's one.
Save what?
So the opening of the game, the first like half hour, 40 minutes of it, there's no saving at all. You have to get through that whole sequence, including the first boss fight, without dying before you get to any save.
Gotta earn it.
Yep. But I've also heard that like some people have beaten this game the first time around in like 10 to 12 hours. Then the second time, knowing what to do, it ended up being more like 4 or 5. And I believe the third time you play as 9S instead of 2B.
Okay.
But obviously, this is still my first playthrough, so I haven't like really gotten into the nitty-gritty of that stuff. But it was described to me as you should treat the separate playthroughs as like chapters in the story, as opposed to like just replaying the game over and over again.
Okay.
I don't think anything really changes the second time around, but the third time is when you obviously take on a different character.
Different
Can
movesets and
you push
abilities.
this robot off the ledge? This robot's really annoying me.
I'll just stop talking to him. How about that?
Did you answer the letter?
I think so.
You don't have to turn the quest back into the makeup robot?
Nah, she doesn't care. Anemone is the head of the other androids that are on the surface. Like there's
Oh.
a camp where you go hang out and do stuff and buy stuff, and she's sort of the leader of that.
Is there a fast travel?
I
Sure.
think there is, but it's weird. Like certain terminals seem like they can let you travel to certain areas, but it's not. I haven't figured out the fast travel system in this
Okay.
game yet. The world is also not so big that like running around is like super daunting. Like it's not great. There's some more stuff down there, but I don't want to like dick around here for too long, so we'll just head out. Actually, there's a dude over here we can talk to real fast, and then we'll head out.
How do you know where you're headed next?
So you see the bigger of the icons on the mini map?
Yeah.
That's where the next story objective is.
Okay.
The other things are either like terminals or side missions that you can find.
Oh.
Oh, getting a phone call.
60 to 2B? for your regularly scheduled contact.
Well, everything seems okay here.
Why would you make the androids able to cry?
2B.
That just seems
What's
uncool.
wrong?
Oh. There's this operator I kind of liked, but when I asked her out, she turned me
Wait,
down.
are the operators human?
No, I don't believe so. I think the operators are also androids.
Honestly, 2B,
It's Android dating?
I don't know
I guess
how
so.
I'm supposed to go on living.
I am definitely not the person to discuss this with.
I'm a robot.
I can stand spending one more day in this bunker.
Why don't you go bring her back to...
You leaving would be bad for
Sartre.
me. It would affect mission efficiency.
What is love?
What love
Are you
got to
saying
do
you
with
need
it?
me,
Got
2B?
All Model B combat units require the assistance of an operator. So,
2B?
that's all. Closing this channel.
I don't want to talk to you
Before you
anymore.
say that,
Just... I'm getting a lot of static here, operator.
going through a tunnel.
Found a scientist inventor robot.
Oh. Robbie.
So if I give him money, he'll give me stuff.
What use does a robot have for money?
Invest.
I'm not going to invest right now because
Oh.
most of his stuff seems like a ripoff.
In games, when you run across characters that are like, hey, just give me some money, or hey, you can
Yeah.
donate into this fountain and something
Yeah.
good will happen.
9 times out of 10, it's bullshit.
I usually
Do you do it? I
do
fall for it.
Sometimes I fall for it, but
I feel like I'd say 4 times out of 10 it's bullshit. You usually get something.
You know, like a heart piece.
you get some
eventually.
stuff from him. But like the investments I've made so far did not feel like they were worth the return.
Gotta play the end game, man.
All right, so we'll head out of here. We'll head back into the world, and then we'll probably call this. But yeah, so I've been digging this game. It's got
Seems
some,
unique.
It's got some
Yes.
really interesting themes to it. Like the action is really solid.
These robots got a real like machinarium look.
Yeah. So apparently, when they concept arted this stuff, like all the concept art sort of shows how the robots are assembled.
Oh.
So like all the pieces like actually fit like in a way that is, sensible within the world. I
Say
guess.
it. Realistic.
Yeah, as realistic as any of this gets.
You can, oh!
It seems to have the trademark like platinum, dodging and counterattacking stuff, but it seems
Yep.
like it has a lot of systems and things on top of that.
Yes.
Maybe there are other games.
And I think
have
that
as
is a lot of the Yoko Taro influence. You may all know him as the Square Enix designer. What got the giant moon head that he wears
all right,
around?
got it.
He seems like a delight. And
It's a cool thing to wear around.
Yep. There's a quote from him going around, which is like,
We can get into the city.
this game I think is a lot like the person you knew in high school who wasn't the hottest or the coolest or the the most exciting, but was just like a good, reliable, fun person to be around. Like very kind of like underselling it, but also kind of adorably so. I'm paraphrasing, but that was the basic gist of it.
Sure.
Commencing fishing.
Wait.
Oh, that's not good for electronics. What's that boar thing?
That's just animals. There's just
Oh.
animals running around here
It's
too.
not a robot boar?
Nature has returned,
Catch lost.
taken over.
Complete.
Anyway, yeah, you
Wait.
can fish.
Were you like sitting on a fake chair?
I don't think so. I think I was just
Looks like she had
standing
her
there.
legs crossed.
I think she was just standing
Yeah,
there.
she was like in repose.
You'll have to go back through the footage
Yeah.
and make sure, find out one way or the other.
I don't know. I might play this. Now I'll find out myself. This looks really interesting.
Yeah, I'm definitely more interested now after seeing this.
It is. It's definitely got its quirks. Like I think some stuff like the fast travel, or I think there is a fast travel system, but the sort of opaqueness of it, and some of the design stuff, I think will drive some people bonkers.
Well, the part where you said that maybe a first playthrough it could hover around 15 hours seems like a good investment of my time.
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing, is that like it doesn't feel overly daunting, and I've been having fun with it. The action seems really good. I'm kind of invested in the story so far.
Robots have feelings too, man.
Not these robots though. These guys are just standing around.
No,
here.
why don't you point them towards the like robot
Yeah,
town?
go hang out with the party robots,
Yeah,
because
the
they seem
balloon
to be
guy.
having a much better time than you are.
Yeah, these poor like wayward robots.
We're just going to go back and cash this in, and I'll just show the shop stuff real quick. Show you what you can buy.
Help us. No.
No help for you.
No. So there are animals.
Yes, there's boars and there's like moose running around.
Do you get anything for killing
Yes,
them?
if you kill them, you get meat, and that meat is something you can sell.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of games use boar as the
Yeah.
nature took back over.
Why is it? Like, is it because you never see a boar walking around?
Oh, okay. That looks like the mask almost.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
This resistance woman just sort of gives you tips. Turn this quest in.
I think boar are pretty resilient.
Yeah?
Yes. They are apparently running rampant in Fukushima right now.
Is that right?
Yep. Nuclear boar.
What?
Just what the world needs.
Real life?
Yes. I don't know
Nuclear boars?
I don't know how irradiated they are, but they
Oh.
are hanging out at an area where there was, nuclear
Fallout,
bad stuff.
yeah.
I'd be scared by a normal one.
Yeah. All right, so there's a whole barter system going on between Machine Village and this base.
Sorry, are these humans?
No, these are androids too, I believe. I don't think any humans are on this planet. The impression I get, these are all just androids of different classes.
But they have personalized names,
Yes.
not just model numbers.
I think so. I mean, I don't. It's
Only one.
unless I missed a detail somewhere in there where they said no, these are actually the only humans on the planet. I got the impression that these were just different androids.
Find out if they bleed.
Like for instance, this guy is definitely an android because he's constantly replacing parts on his body.
Okay, yeah.
And he's talking about how his left leg is his only original part, and he won't repair it because he doesn't want to have no original parts left.
Ah, it's like my grandfather's axe thing.
So here's where you can buy stuff. And get a new weapon if I want.
Huh. Beast Lord.
Beast Sword's pretty cool.
Goron sword.
And there's stuff you can sell. Sometimes it's just literally just shit that you would sell to a store, but then you have all these other items you can decide to use or hold on to in case there's upgrades that they're useful for.
Does it tell you?
So when you go to the upgrade, for instance, it says over there these are the things you require.
Yeah, but does it tell you when you get the item if you're gonna need to? Is it vendor junk or?
It tells you if it is just vendor junk.
Okay.
When it says it can be sold for money, that usually
Okay.
means you don't have another purpose for this.
Don't be a stranger.
But yeah, that is kind of a basic overview of NieR Automata. As I said, there is some weird stuff going on kind of under the hood here with the multiple playthroughs and various endings and whatnot. But at its core, it is a stylish action game in the vein of stylish platinum action games with a lot of Yoko Taro style weirdness on top, and I dig it.
Yeah, it seems like it's got some special stuff going on.
Yeah.
I like it, Alex.
I'm gonna go take a nap. Oh wait, I'm getting a call.
What do you think?
Oh, that doesn't look like a
Just started
human.
transmitting to us directly.
Now do you believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's
Do you?
technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever you like.
That's a very nice way of saying that.
Yeah, she did kind of break into your channel though. That seems a little
Yeah.
rude.
Anyway, we'll go to sleep. But yeah, that's NieR Automata. Again, it's out on PS4 now. I believe it's out on PC this week. I'm having fun with it.
Cool.
Looking forward to playing more.
Nine's just gonna stand there.
Yeah, he's just gonna hang out. Just
Well,
hover over.
You dream of your electronic sheep. Thanks, Alex. Seems fun. I might check it out on the PC.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a good port.
Yeah, we'll see soon enough.
All right. Thanks.